Hey guys, it's Sean here. In this video, we're going to talk about email curse words. Okay, so I'm going to put a link below this video to a list of all the words that we think trigger spam. Okay, and there's probably many more to be quite honest, but this is going to be our database that we constantly update. That doesn't mean that if you have one of these words or even a handful of these words that you're automatically going to end up in spam. My suggestion is just try to use as little of these as possible. And when we get to the testing phase of this module, you'll see what I mean, okay? When you test to yourself and you're ending up in the spam folder still, the first thing I look for is, okay, I wrote an email, I sent it to myself, I have what's called a seed list, which is a few of my own internal emails, and I can't get in the inbox. Why? The first thing I do is look how many of the words in my email are on this curse word list, okay? Now, if your subject is number one, 100% free way to make money, act now accordingly, it's probably going to get in the spam folder. You have like 6 different words there just in your subject, okay? So there's a lot on here. A lot of it is just spammy stuff. You guys see it all the time. Make money now, 100% guaranteed, Probably not a good thing to say stuff like that. So you do want to be catchy. You do want to like hype things up a bit, but don't oversell it. Don't be a spammer, okay? And try to keep a lot of these words out of your email. Again, doesn't mean if you have a handful of them that you're automatically going to hit spam. This is just a guideline for the first thing I look at when I'm hitting the spam folder on my emails. How many of these words do I have in them? And then I can start removing stuff, testing again, and go, oh, I took the word cost out of my email, and now I'm in the inbox. Google might hate the word cost, and I would probably just never use that word ever again, okay? So just use this as a reference. You don't have to read every word on here, okay? Don't be a perfectionist, but when you write your first email or two, you might want to like just do a quick check, try and maybe change some words on there to be a little bit different and go from there, okay? So for example, if I'm going to give you one, instead of saying free, you could say no cost, okay? That is going to have a better opportunity to get you in the inbox. And I know you're going to see on here the word cost, I think, but it's a lot less painful to Google than the word free. All right. So things like that, trying to find different words to say the same thing, oftentimes will help you get in the inbox. Remember, 80% of your game is a catchy subject. So if the catchy subject is going to inbox, then the rest of your email body, it's 20% of the battle. You can almost have an awesome subject line that gets you an open and, hey, click here. And, you could almost do that and end up with really good open and click rates. You do want more content in there because that in itself looks spammy, but I think you get my point. As long as you have a really good subject line, the body of your email is way less important, and you don't want to use too many spam words that are on this naughty list over here that's going to keep you in the spam folder, okay? So keep this as a reference, and I'll see you in the next video.